right. Good morning. A little late this morning. What is it now? 8, 10, 8, 11? Goodness gracious. Time goes by. All right. It is a Friday morning. A lot of things going on. Had some stuff yesterday. It kind of affecting me today. Not too bad, but doing all right. A little off kilter, but up and at 'em nonetheless. Good morning. Hope you are having a good morning so far, and hope the rest of your day goes well as well. Today we're going to be talking about an article where we discuss distractions. Oh my goodness. Do you find distractions in your life? The article on success.com, let me share the link here, by Emma Johnson is called How to Eliminate Distractions, like not combing your hair. All right. The, the article starts like this. Everything demands your attention today. Devices, email, and social media all vie for your heed at any given moment. Has that changed since this article came out 5 years ago? Almost 5 years ago? No. Almost seems like it's gotten worse. Worse. The cost of these distractions to your personal and professional lives is well documented. Researchers at the University of California, Irvine, found that it takes a typical office worker 25 minutes to return to the original task after an interruption. 25 minutes to get back to it. And an experiment by the authors of The Plateau Effect, Getting from Stuck to Success, found that work interruptions decreased accuracy by 20%. Does that include the person that just stops by your cubicle and doesn't stop talking about whatever show they're watching, whatever? Probably. There are other less evident distractions too. Surrounding yourself with negative people has been shown to influence weight gain, smoking, and even your likelihood of divorce. Man, take these steps to slash cognitive and emotional distractions. Increase focus and thrive. Hey, good morning, Pablo. Hope you have a great weekend, brother. All right, so steps to slash cognitive and emotional distractions and to increase focus and help you thrive. Here we go. Seven steps on how to, 7 steps? 6. Wait, 6? Yeah, 6 steps on how to eliminate distractions. Squirrel. Number 1, stop digital pressures. Carve out blocks of time, whether for work, exercise, or people you care about. Block out time and turn off your phone and computer. Look, shut down the computer. Put your phone down. Put on silent, whatever. Download the free app Self Control. Now, again, this is 5 years old, the article. The article is 5 years old, so I don't know if this app is around. You know how those apps go, but check it out. Self Control, all one word, which shuts off especially distracting websites such as social media or news pages for a set amount of time. I'm guessing something it's you control. So stop digital pressures. How often do you just find yourself like, checking over and over and over and over again, or refreshing a feed? I keep doing that because I feel like I'm about to sneeze and I hate that. All right. Or refreshing a feed that nothing, there's nothing else. There's nothing new coming. Stop digital pressures, especially if you want to give somebody your time. Show them they matter to you. People you care about. Or if you want to get some work done, turn it off. You want to do some exercise, put on a podcast, put on a motivational video or something, or audio, something like that. When I went on that 7-mile walk, which I don't think I'll ever do again. My dog hated it more than I did, I think. I had for 1 hour of the time, I had it was a compilation of Les Brown like talks. It was great, but that was just 1 hour. The rest, there's a couple others that I listened to, on overcoming obstacles, on success, things like that. So if you're going to use any sort of digital, while you're exercising, at least let it be audio, not something that's going to be distracting you that it requires you to be interactive with. So number 1, stop digital pressures. Number 2, give yourself frequent breaks. Just because you can work 24/7, and who wants to do that, doesn't mean your mind or body are designed to do so. Look, I don't think we've ever discovered why we sleep, but I think it's been discovered that we need to sleep. Not that you like love to sleep. I think some people like to sleep a lot. If they could, it's like I'd rather be a cat where I can just sleep all the time. But yeah, the body needs break. I remember some when I was in radio for 20 plus years. There was days where it was nonstop. Right, I did the morning show, so I had to wake up early in the morning, be there early, do the morning show. I was in charge of 3 radio stations, so I was handling that, and then we had events or we had live broadcasts somewhere, and then I did the voice for the local hockey team that we had for a while, the Raider Bucks, and so my days sometimes would go really really long, and I would get very little sleep, aided and abetted by the fact that I'm a night owl. So my night would end late and I couldn't immediately go to sleep. And mind you, I can go to sleep fairly quickly, but I just didn't feel like it. So I'd stay up and then, I would get a minimum amount of sleep, go to work the next day early again, repeat. So if this happened frequently, after a couple of days of this, uh, my body would start feeling it. And I'd tell my wife, I go, okay, I'm starting to slur. And it wasn't because I was drinking or anything. It was just tired. I was tired. I hadn't gotten enough sleep. So when I felt that I was at that point, like, I'm going to go to sleep. So I'd sleep for like 12 hours. It wasn't particularly healthy. It's just that was the situation I was in. That was my work pace at the time. So give yourself frequent breaks, even if it's 5, 10 minutes. Stop, breathe, look out the window, go listen to the birds, play with your puppy, play with your cat, entertain yourself, do some crocheting, whatever. Read a little bit, or maybe not read. Give your mind a break. Number 3, mind your physical health. Exercise, plenty of sleep. Best, you see? Uh, exercise, plenty of sleep, healthy eating, and all of those things you're supposed to do promote health, mental health, and focus. That kind of felt like an attack. all those things you're supposed to do. Yikes. It's like that, but those tacos, those so delicious, right? No. Exercise, plenty of sleep, healthy eating, and all those things you're supposed to do. Promote mental health and focus. Mind your physical health. Number 3. Number 4, turn off smartphone notifications. Limit the number of times per day you check and respond to email, text, and social media. Remove the temptation to constantly keep an eye on these pests, digital pests. And I'm getting a notification right now because I have a meeting right now at 8:30. But that's an important meeting. I'll turn that off for now. So turn off smartphone notifications if they're just there. Breaking news, Meghan Markle and Harry, who cares? Who cares? Right? Turn them off. Number 5, knock out the most dreaded duties first thing in the morning. Do you have a difficult email you must send? Bills to manage? Need to initiate a difficult conversation? Get it off your to-do list and out of your mind, freeing you to be productive. So get that out of the way quickly, knock it out, deal with the repercussions later. No. So you have something difficult, something you dread, get rid of that first thing in the morning. Some people say that's exercise. I'd rather do it. My wife got up like at 5:30 to go exercise. And I'm like, turn off the light. No, I'm just kidding. So, yeah, and she's looking awesome. She's looking fantastic. Kudos. Knock out the most dreaded duties first thing in the morning. Number 5. We're doing the steps, how to eliminate distractions. The link is in the comments. Number 6, eliminate or minimize negative people in your life. Oh, man, oh, man. Are you ready for this one? The article opens, or rather the sentence following this step opens with such a true statement. Number 6 is eliminate or minimize negative people in your life, and it starts with, these are people who play the victim. Oh, man. Yeah, nothing worse than that. These are people who play the victim, are stuck in unhealthy habits, or generally make you feel drained or bad about yourself. That's like an emotional vampire. You don't need that. People who make you feel drained or bad about yourself. Man, if you get anxious about being around a person, you're like, oh, that may not be a good person in your life. If you have some control over that, surround yourself with those who are positive, focused, productive, and ambitious. Remember the late iconic speaker Jim Rohn's rule. You are the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with. Who are you spending most of your time with? You're the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with. So that's cool, right? The ways to eliminate distractions. 1, stop digital pressures. Number 1, stop digital pressures. Man, what is up? I told you something happened yesterday that kind of affected me this morning. All right. Steps to eliminate distractions. 1, stop digital pressures. 2, give yourself frequent breaks. 3, mind your physical health. 4, turn off smartphone notifications. 5, knock out the most dreaded duties first thing in the morning. And 6, eliminate or minimize negative people in your life. There you go. Great stuff. Emma Thompson. That's who wrote the article. And there's some more added content on the article there at the bottom with 3 other people you can check out for yourself. But I want to share that with you this morning because you deserve it. It's a Friday morning, and you need to get positive and beneficial information first thing in the morning, or whenever you're watching this, and to help you in some way, shape, or form better your life. Eventually, I will upload this onto my YouTube channel. Do a search for AlgaeMan1, ALGAEMAN, number 1, AlgaeMan1. All my videos are on there as well. And subscribe. That way you'll see pretty much all the videos that are there. And I appreciate that. I'd love to get to 100 subscribers, and I'm kind of stuck in the 30s. So if you can share it, I'd appreciate it. And that way we can get there. It's important. It's very important to reach 100, and I'll tell you why. Because then I'd be able to change the address to my YouTube channel to youtube.com/algaeman1. Super easy, right? Until then, they're like, look, pal, you don't have that many people subscribing to your channel. You don't need to change the address because nobody's looking for it. YouTube is so rude. Negative. But we'll look at the bright side of life on this beautiful Friday morning. And I wish you many things today. I wish you happiness. I wish you joy. I wish you peace. And I wish you laughter today. I wish you laughter and good vibes. That's what I wish you today. Laughter and good vibes, joy, peace, happiness, and success. That's what I wish for you today and for the weekend. So I hope to be back on Monday at 8 a.m. and get this done and see how we can start the work week off on a positive note. Because why? Getting good information is great. Knowledge is power. Imagination is king. And intelligence, your weapon. Read a good book today. Enrich your mind. And above all, take action. So until the next time, we'll be talking.